What does Python's eval do? In the book that I am reading on Python, it keeps using the code eval input blah. I read the documentation, and I understand it, but I still do not see how it changes the input function. What does it do? Can someone explain?
The eval function lets a Python program run Python code within itself. Eval example, interactive shell.
Eval interprets a string as code. The reason why so many people have warned you about using this is because a user can use this as an option to run code on the computer. If you have eval input, and os imported, a person could type into input os.system.rmr, which would delete all your files in your home directory. Assuming you have a Unix system. Using eval is a security hole. If you need to convert strings to other formats, try to use things that do that, like int.
As described in the documentation, eval also has globals and locals keyword arguments which can be used to limit the functions that are available through the eval function. For example, if you load up a fresh Python interpreter, the locals and globals will be the same and look something like this. There are certainly functions within the built-ins module that can do significant damage to a system. But it is possible to block anything and everything we don't want available. Say we want to construct a list to represent a domain of the available cores on a system. For me, I have 8 cores, so I would want a list 1, 8. Likewise, all of _built-ins _ is available. Let's try blocking access to any globals. We have effectively blocked all of the _built-ins functions and as such brought a level of protection into our system. At this point we can start to add back in functions that we do want exposed. Now we have the CPU_count function available while still blocking everything we do not want. In my opinion, this is super powerful and clearly from the scope of the other answers, not a common implementation. There are numerous uses for something like this, and as long as it is handled correctly, I personally feel eval can be safely used to great value. NB. Something else that is cool about these quargs is that you can start to use shorthand for your code. Let's say you use eval as part of a pipeline to execute some imported text. The text doesn't need to have exact code, it can follow some template file format, and still execute anything you'd like. For example,
in Python 2.x input ... is equivalent to eval raw _input ... In Python 3.x raw _input was renamed input, which I suspect led to your confusion. You were probably looking at the documentation for input in Python 2.x. Additionally, eval input ... would work fine in Python 3.x, but would raise a type error in Python 2. In this case, eval is used to coerce the string returned from input into an expression and interpret it. Generally, this is considered bad practice.